Hey everybody. Yeah, I'm on, okay. So the sun's hitting me this way. I got the sunglasses on. This is a biggie for me. I'm in Wilmington. This is the Gemini Giant. The Gemini Giant, it actually got its name from a contest. If I remember right, it was a contest or kids wrote in to name it, and a little girl wrote in, and I think it was probably around the same time as maybe like the Apollo missions, the Gemini missions. The ironic thing is Gemini actually means twins, astrological sign for twins. The Mercury mission for the NASA missions, the Mercury mission was one astronaut in the capsule. The Gemini missions were the second ones to follow, and they had 2 guys per capsule, hence the term Gemini. It would have been cool if they had Gemini Giants, if there was 2 of them sitting here, but it was probably when the Gemini missions were going on, and then the Apollo mission had 3 guys per capsule. So but he did get the name Gemini Giant, probably because the time it was, and they probably had he's got an astronaut helmet on. Now if you look at the configuration, you see he's holding a rocket. Yeah, like a rocket. It says launching pad on it. He himself is called the Gemini Giant. The launching pad restaurant itself is right behind me. This is the launching pad right here. When I came through here in 2016, I don't remember right away if I actually stopped and took a picture. I was separated from the RV at the time. They were coming in from the Dalles in Wisconsin, and I had left earlier that morning and hit Chicago, and I was meeting them in Springfield, Illinois. So I think I was in a hurry and really maybe didn't do as much research to know the significance of the Gemini Giant, but definitely wanted to capture it now. But the configuration, I'm going to show you something in Atlanta, Illinois, that these were called muffler men, and I think at first they were holding mufflers for advertisement, but there's plenty of them out on Route 66. There's plenty of them out through America that are these muffler men, but people just tweak them and use different things for them now. There's a whole cult following, but yeah, he is a muffler man. Let me see if I can go over here. I'll get some still photos and have Julie, my wife, put it on Facebook. So there you go, Gemini Giant, and he's a biggie. He's a biggie. This is day 8. It's my first stop on day 8. I wasn't planning on coming here until this afternoon. I think they're closed right now, and I see an opportunity for Adventure Vin to put a sticker on. So yeah, look at this. So they'll open up at 10. They'll open up at 10, and let me see what time it is now. Now, as I understand it, I actually called the current owners. When I first came through, the Gemini Giant was here, but this was abandoned. This was boarded up. And these people came in, as the story goes, the couple were looking at it, and the lady said, she said she didn't want to buy it, she wanted to save it. And that's the spirit, that's the breath of Route 66. They're not buying things to make a profit. They're saving them for you and I, people like you and I, to come and experience it for ourselves. So at 10, I don't know what time it is right now. I think I'm close to 10 o'clock. But as I understand it, I've seen pictures where in this area, they got a souvenir shop too over here. They have bobbleheads. I'm definitely gonna get real bobbleheads, not the Adventure Vin bobbleheads. Bobbleheads of that guy. And then I've seen it where they had a bunch of motorcycles here, and they had a food truck that would come out and cater it. But as you're traveling on Route 66, I talked about passing off business cards. It does look like a 50 Styles diner, but something else that's pretty prevalent is that people put their stickers, and I had some of mine made up. So bear with me really quick as I break one out so you can experience this with me. So there's the Adventure Vin sticker. See if I can do this and hold the camera at the same time. Maybe I need a cameraman. All right, let me put this right here for now. I will be coming back. If it's not close to 10 o'clock, I will be coming back to here to talk to the owners and get my bobblehead. You will, then this is also one of the Gemini Giant is one of the iconic things you see. Oh, well, there's the website, GeminiGiant.com. But you see him in a lot of the tour books. So I'm gonna put mine right here. There we go, Adventure Vin making his mark. I try not to take up too much room, and I try not to cover anybody else's stuff up. But isn't that cool? There we go. So I pass out my cards to a few people I meet along the route, and 2 things I had not brought on this trip on purpose was my wedding ring. I never wear it anyways. I told them I got married 20 years ago. I was telling my wife that I'm not big into wearing rings. So my wedding ring I never wear, and if I did, I would have taken it off in my sleep. I would have left it in the hotel room. Guarantee you, my wedding ring would be gone by now. I'm not wearing a watch because a lot of us don't wear watches these days. We do everything on our digital devices, but a lot of us don't wear watches. I don't, because I would always be taking it off, and I've gotten a habit of taking off my watch and leaving it at work. And I wouldn't be looking at it anyways because I have my motorcycle jacket and the motorcycle gloves. There's astronaut training right there. Historic Route 66 sign. That looks like a real historic Route 66 sign. So it's a gift shop now. I will be coming back and maybe I can do a brief interview with the owners. I got free Wi-Fi. It looks really, really cool in there. It looks really cool. I'm definitely, Seba gas station was a big one for me, and I've been good. I've been limiting my souvenir buying, but this is one place I will for sure be buying some souvenirs. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video for now. And I would like to see if I can blend this in with, see, there we go, launching pad. I'd like to blend this in with when I come back through town, but definitely not gonna pass up the opportunity to get this out here now. I'll probably send this short one and then I'll do a longer one later. Like I said, if it's close to 10, I'm sorry about that. I was blocking the thing. If it's close to 10 o'clock, I just may hang out and meet them. But this is pretty close to Braidwood. I was here in about less than 5 minutes. I didn't realize how close it was. All right, everybody, thanks again for joining me on my trip. I'm just a few miles and a few minutes out from actually getting to the end of it on my eastbound, which I'll have to turn around and come right back. So this is an odd day for me. I'm gonna go out, hit my end mark, start, come on back to Braidwood. So, and then as I see things, it will exponentially get more and more time and distance to start crossing things that I had crossed 8 days ago. All right, like, subscribe. Don't forget to get out there and ride. Life's an adventure, and I thank you for joining mine on my journey. Have a great day, everybody.